So we'll do me first, and we'll talk about the way that we pronounce them, and then how we think about what we're going to say before we say it. Okay, so those are what we're looking at. So have you read this part yet?
No, not yet.
This part right here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's look at that first. Why don't you read that for me?
Okay.
Just for practice sake, we'll read that. Okay.
Poetry is literature written in verse or in short rhymes. Poems are usually divided into stanzas or groups of rhymes within a poem. Poems are typically shorter than other works of literature, so poets have fewer words to create meaning and express their thoughts and feelings. This requires imaginative and careful use of words. For example, most poets use figurative language to create images in the reader's mind. Poems often include rhyme. Rhyme is the repetition of sounds at the end of rhymes. Read this stanza from The Dumb Soldier by Robert Louis Stevenson.
Okay, so let's see. Do you know what this word means?
No,
The dumb soldier.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So we want to make sure you know what that word means. Michael, tell him what the word dumb means. You've heard that word before, right? Is it a nice word? It's not a nice word. Yeah. Actually, it's usually not considered a nice word if you call someone dumb.
Oh.
Okay? And see that word M-B goes together, dumb. But we usually end that word with a like an M, dumb. Okay? So dumb is usually something we say to someone if we say they are not smart.
Oh.
Okay, so if we say you are not very smart, it's usually considered an insult, not a nice word if you say someone is dumb.
Okay.
So if we're saying the soldier is dumb, it doesn't sound like a nice statement, does it? Okay, so this is calling a soldier dumb, the dumb soldier. So we have to think maybe before we even read the poem. So here's my first question. Remember, we said we're going to think about questions, so I want you to think about how you would answer this before you answer. What do we think the poem is about if it's called The Dumb Soldier?
It's about the battle or fighting.
It's about a battle or fighting. Good,
Yeah.
that's a great guess. Start. What about the soldier in the poem? What do we think about the soldier in the poem if it's called The Dumb Soldier?
I think he's not smart, and it's only one bird, so so it's only one person, I think.
Oh, good job. So it's only maybe one soldier,
Yeah, one soldier.
and he is not very smart. Good. Okay. All right. So let's read the lines here and see what it says.
Okay. In the silence he has heard talking bee and red bird, and the butterfly has flown o'er him as he lay alone.
Okay. So we're gonna see a couple things. All right. So we'll listen to these words together. Heard, lady bird.
Red bird.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
And that's what?
Rhyme.
Okay.
From. From.
Good. Flown.
From.
Good.
Alone.
Alone. We hear that rhyme, right? Flown and alone, right? And those both have the L sounds.
Yeah.
And you notice they get that sound at the end differently. Do you see that? We got W-N and we got N-E, but they both make the same N sound at the end.
Yeah.
Flown,
From.
alone.
Run.
Yeah, good job. All right. So, this stanza has two pairs of rhyme lines.
Yeah.
This line and that line, and they rhyme, right? We know that heard and ladybird rhyme, and we know that flown and alone rhyme.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a pattern.
Okay.
What's the pattern?
Pattern A, B, B.
Good job. A, these two rhyme, and then B, these two rhymes. If the next lines didn't rhyme, they would start a new letter, right?
Yeah.
Good, that's how we know how rhyme works. All right, so now we're going to look at the next ones. Notice that the poem has a rhyme or musical quality when we read it. So let's look at these lines. So far, what's the soldier doing?
Watch and hear the nature.
Yeah, good job. He is. He's laying in nature, right? Good job. How do we know that?
Because there he here we read about butterfly. And
Good.
he's read around.
Good job. Good job. So you picked out those words and that he's alone.
Yeah.
All right. So good. I want you thinking about how you're going to explain. Okay. Good. So let's go down to this example below. We're going to look at the syllables again, the words. Okay. All right. And then we're going to look at how they rhyme and how they read. All right. So I want you to read through it.
Okay. I climbed a steep and rocky cliff that overlooked a shining sea, then sat upon a narrow ledge and listened to the wind blow free.
Good job. Do you hear the rhythm in the poem? Do you hear the rhythm? And you were paying attention to the bold, to the rhythm. Okay. Do we see a pattern, a rhyme in this one?
Yeah. Like it cliff only that, but sea free.
Good, good. So in this one, it's a little different, isn't it? These are the only two lines that rhyme.
Right.
Good job, good job. So now it's a little different, huh? It's a little different in the poem. So when you're looking at the rhythm of the read, the stresses are important because it manages the rhythm of the poem. Good. All right. So see, today when you're talking and your answers, you're not saying as much. So you got to think about what you're saying. All right. So let's look at this one. So this poem says, as we read this, The Sea Wind by Sarah Teasdale. So this one's called The Sea Wind. What do we think the poem's going to be about?
About the ocean or coast.
Good, right? That's our prediction. We're looking for this poem trait. Have you read about this before in class?
No.
It's called alliteration.
Alliteration.
This is when we repeat consonant sounds. What's a consonant?
Like B, C, D.
Good. All right, so we're looking for words that have those kinds of sounds at the beginning of a word. We're looking for a repeat, a same sound. So we're looking for words that have the same consonant at the beginning of the words. That's called alliteration.
Alliteration.
Yes, it's a kind of writing. It sounds really cool when you hear it. So in English, we might have a writer use the same consonant sound, right? So that they can have that, they can create that sound.
Okay.
All right, so we want to hear that. We're going to listen for it in the poem, and then we'll go look for it. Read the poem.
I am a pearl in the peaceful place. I greet the great sky face to face. I know the stars and the stately moon, and the wind that runs with ripping shoon. But why does it always bring to me the far-off, beautiful sound of the sea?
Nice. That read so pretty, didn't it? All right, Michael. Did you hear the alliteration in that poem?
No.
You did it?
I didn't hear it.
Hey, I need you to log on to that computer for me, okay? That one right there.
Pearl in peaceful place.
Good.
Use 3P.
Good. What about this line?
Great the great and
Good.
face to face.
Nice. Huh?
I finished something.
Yes. When you finish that, and then
it might be 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. What is it we're working on?
Start step 3.
You know
Good.
what's happening to it?
Yeah, Mom told me she's got you guys competing. I thought that was brilliant. Let's see. What about this one? Runs.
Repeat.
Oh, good.
Those suckers.
Why? It
Does?
Does.
No, I don't see a lot there. Do
Yeah.
you? What about this one down here? Maybe right here? Sound. Sea? Yeah, sound of the sea. What do you think the author... What's this last line?
Yeah.
What do you think? But why does it always bring to me the far-off, beautiful sound of the sea? So, is the author happy or sad that the wind brings him the sound of the sea?
He is sad because it's imagining the sea, but he can't go to actually see ocean.
That's a wonderful answer.
Oh,
That's a wonderful answer. Good job. Yeah. So you thought that out. So
Yeah.
not only did you say he is sad, but you told me why he is sad. Because he hears it, but he can't go. Good job. So he's sad because he can't grow. Good. All right. See? Look at that.